a soft free kick away.
So now a ball down the line. Son breaking on the far side, just outside the box. Kane in the middle. Matip standing his ground, blocked the cross, throwing over the far side. 8 minutes gone, second half, 3-1 down. I know we always say this, Loro. Would you be tempted with a Sturridge or a Solanke?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. No, not yet.
Throwing on the far side for Spurs. Trippier to take, level with the Liverpool penalty area. Eriksen plays it back into space on the halfway line now towards Davinson Sanchez.
I think the two lads you mentioned, I think that's a 20-minute to go job.
Yes. Aurier on this near side, running at Emre Can, just outside the box. Still Serge Aurier, trying to get to the byline. Gifted Serge Aurier, the former PSG player. Emre Can again dives in, and he will clear it. Liverpool deal with it well, and Milner right back momentarily with a long ball forward. Firmino on the run. Alderweireld turns it all the way back to Lloris.
Davinson Sanchez did great because he just ran in front of Firmino quite cleverly.
There's Winks in the midfield for Spurs. Harry Winks, a young player who came through with Alex Inglethorpe, Liverpool's academy director, brought Harry Winks through actually the Tottenham youth teams. And he was doing a similar role at Spurs. Meanwhile, Harry Kane winning a free kick for his team in a very dangerous position out wide on that right-hand side.
That's another bonus you get from Kane. Won't give the ball away and just buys you some space and moves your team up some 70 yards.
Spurs will have a free kick on the far side. They're leading 3-1. Tottenham here at Wembley today. 9 minutes gone in the second half. It will be Trippier to take a free kick on the far side. Next up for Liverpool in the league next Saturday, Jurgen's best mate, David Wagner's Huddersfield, who you watched yesterday, Loro, beat Manchester United.
He did a lap of honour.
Wagner,
the manager.
Yeah.
The manager did a lap of honour.
He's a great character. His team played well as well, didn't they?
They did.
Trippier from that right-hand side with a set-piece delivery. In it goes. Mignolet completely missed it. And Vertonghen off the line. Oh no, Harry Kane has made it 4-2. And again, another goal conceded from a set-piece. Harry Kane has another one. He can't stop scoring at Wembley now. And it's 4-1 to Tottenham, Mark Lawrenson. We cannot believe this.
Unless, as a goalkeeper, you're absolutely sure you can make enough contact on the ball to take it 20 or 15, 20 yards out of the penalty area.
That's a goalkeeper mistake.
Why do you come?
Poor by Mignolet.
Oh, he's hardly got anything on it. He's got a finger of his glove on it, basically. It's so shabby.
Set piece again.
Yeah, and by the way, Firmino does brilliant.
Off the line, Firmino.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But of all the people to fall to,
you know, the worst thing about looking at that again, on the edge of the 6-yard box, one of the most dangerous predators in world football, never mind the Premier League, is falling to his knees. He's got time and space on the edge of his 6-yard box to chest it down and knock it in.
That's the way we are. That's goal number 24 against us in the league.
4-1 to Tottenham Hotspur here at Wembley. And I'm sure none of us can quite believe this. Surely it's not going to be like Man City again, is it? And we've got 11 men today.
Yeah.
4-1, Tottenham Hotspur lead.
And I think, in fairness, we've pressed the self-destruct on 4 occasions.
Dele Alli in his own half will play it back to Vertonghen. Back again towards Sanchez. At the back for Tottenham, we've had some glorious days. They used to call it Anfield South in Mark Lawrenson's days, Wembley, because we went there and won there so many times.
Well, once or twice, certainly.
There's Milner, plays it back to Henderson, and he gives it square towards Emre Can. Harry Kane's got 2 of them for Spurs today. They're leading Liverpool 4-1 here at Wembley. Now, it's all about character for Liverpool now, isn't it?
But you just mentioned Harry Kane. He's probably scored both his goals from, 6 to 8 yards out?
Yeah.
That's how easy it's been. He's not kind of dropped his shoulder, whizzed past someone and smashed it in the top corner, has he?
Here's Coutinho on the halfway line for Liverpool. In the midfield. Driving forward for the Reds. This pass deflected, but it comes out wide to Moreno on the left wing for Liverpool. Back infield to Coutinho again. Lovely skill to sidestep Winks. On the outside left is Moreno. He plays it all the way back to Harry Kane. Complete miss.
Yeah.
Slice of a cross by Moreno.
Tell him
Nothing working for Liverpool today here. Emre Can plays it forward, not a good ball. Tottenham win it back until Firmino drives down the challenge and the throw in for Spurs.
Penny for your thoughts, Jurgen.
2 minutes away from the hour mark here at Wembley. Just think, when the clock struck 45 minutes of this game, it was 2-1, and then it went into stoppage time. Spurs made it 3-1. We've played 58 minutes now, and Spurs are now 4-1 up against Liverpool.
I think, indeed, did we not make the point, going at 2-1? Just going at 2-1, and it's a different game. But no, you would, the way we are at the moment, we might concede a fifth if someone else makes a.
Matip square towards Joe Gomez at the back for Liverpool. Infield towards Jordan Henderson. Milner driving forward for Liverpool. Of course, we always used to beat Tottenham in the 80s. I mentioned that 7-0 before. We beat them at Wembley on Ronnie Whelan the first time he played at Wembley. He scored 2 goals in the League Cup final when we beat Spurs. Yeah. Steve Archibald had given them the lead. It was in the days when we used to win the League Cup every season in Loro's days. And now Emre Can on this right-hand side for Liverpool. Playing it right back, of course, with that switch off. Firmino's run himself offside. On the right flank. And Tottenham will take a throw.
See the difference with a defence being organised.
Does that, you know, when we mentioned substitutions before, does that probably tell its own story of the way of the different form of Sturridge this season when he's come into the team? That we're 4-1 down at the moment, so he's got no sign of coming on.
Well, I think, because you asked me the question before, when would you make the substitution? I think it'll be imminent now.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left wing for Liverpool, but beaten by Trippier. And Spurs clear it away. Matip at the back for Liverpool. Infield towards Gomez. And he gives it square towards Emre Can. An hour played. Surely Jurgen has got to think of maybe some more substitutions here now. Sturridge or a Solanke to see whether we can at least get another goal. But here's Moreno, back to Coutinho now, middle of the park for Liverpool. Dink ball over the top, looking for Salah, cleared away by Alderweireld. And Son in his own half, and Dele Alli with a beautiful layoff. Took out 3 Liverpool players, that one pass alone. And here's Eriksen, and Son. Matip is nowhere to be seen. He's out of position. Son is in the penalty area. Matip this time gets back and concedes a corner.
Well, just look at the lad in question, Son. Just he absolutely busts the guts to get on the end of the pass. I mean, Milner gets back as well and does well, but that came from losing possession virtually on Tottenham's 18-yard box. That's something.
Got some very good players, but the horrible thing is that we've gifted them all 4 goals today.
We've made them look good.
You can't do that against a team of Tottenham's quality.
Do it against any team.
Corner comes in, Alderweireld's there, half cleared. Sanchez with a free volley in the Liverpool penalty area, but he missed his kick. Liverpool struggling to clear. Firmino can't clear it. Sanchez is Harry Kane bursting into the Liverpool penalty area. Aurier out wide, delivers a cross, blocked by Gomez. Corner kick for Spurs.
Too easy, absolutely too easy. I mean, the time and space that Kane had just to pick out the pass on the edge of our box.
Do you think 1 or 2 heads have dropped here as well, Laura?
No doubt about that whatsoever. No doubt.
And it's Trippier to take a corner on the left wing as we look. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. by the Spurs man. Stop Spurs scoring 5 here. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Half cleared the corner. Coutinho can't get there. Ericsson goes past him, drills in a shot over the crossbar. Goal kick.
We've hardly mentioned his name, Ericsson, today. And he's been as good as anyone for Tottenham this season. That goal just haunts you, doesn't it? Haunts you.
On that set piece where Kane scores, Mignolet comes.
You've just got to come and
comes into no man's land, really, doesn't he? Completely misses the ball.
Well, he's gone through 2 fists and he's just looks like it's come off one of his knuckles. Under no pressure as well, by the way. It's not as though anyone's in front of him or nudging him or anything.
But Lloris will fire it forward. Emre Can wins the ball against Aurier. Still no sign of any more change yet by Jurgen Klopp, despite Sturridge and Solanke being on the bench.
I think that there's a couple warming up.
Yeah, over the far side. And now a pass forward where Liverpool goes completely out of play. And 63 minutes played. Spurs 4, Liverpool 1.
Crikey.
It's the scoreline at Wembley. Didn't expect this at all. I don't think no one did, really. But without wishing to sound like a broken record, you just cannot legislate for the 4 goals we've gifted to Tottenham. And there's no doubt about it, that's exactly what Jurgen Klopp will say to the press post-match.
Well,
you can't gift a team like that 4 goals.
No, but just basic errors. Manchester United were the same yesterday. Basic errors.
Gomez plays it back into midfield now towards Henderson. Out wide again to Moreno. Driving forward on the left wing for Liverpool. Little back heel. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He gives his square to Milner. Infield towards Emre Can. Liverpool chasing the game. Morrow did say at 2-1 the 3rd goal was the key, and to come right on the end of the half. Moreno's cross, Firmino's in the middle, bounced off his knee, couldn't get there. Tottenham clear it away, and now Aurier beats Emre Can. Here goes the shot, charged down by Gomez.
He just overran the ball a little bit, Kane, which is why he couldn't really get enough power on it. But the way he went past someone again.
Oxlade-Chamberlain just outside the box. Really good run by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Hits the ball across the face of the goal. There's no one there to tap it in. And it goes wide.
He's been bright.
He's done all well since he's come on.
Yeah, he's been bright, Oxlade. Here, when he cuts inside, Harry Kane, he just overruns it in a sec there. Just there, it's...
Henderson stumbling over the far side, can't keep the ball in play. As the ball goes out, and it's a Tottenham throw-in right by the dugouts. 65 played. Still 2 more substitutes available for Jurgen Klopp here today. No sign of any more changes at the moment. Now forward by Lloris. Big clearance straight down the middle. Gomez missed it. Matip heads it away from Son. Gomez plays it back now towards Emre Can. Infielder Gomez. Crosses back line towards Matip. Gives it square towards Moreno. Infield now towards Coutinho.
The thing is about this is fine. Look, it's got 6 players, 7 in our own half then. A couple of frames ago. It's not. Tottenham just sit. Go on then.
And here's Emre Can on that right-hand side, running at Dele Alli. Trying to charge forward on the byline. Tottenham got too many men back there, and he ran into no man's land, really. And the challenge comes in. Liverpool throw it. Here's Milner on the near side. Flicks it away from Winks. Salah. Cutting back for Liverpool. Infield towards Coutinho. Well, it's just crazy the way this game has gone, because when we got it back to 2-1, you're thinking we're playing all right here. We're on there, cleared. Comes back to Salah. Coutinho, good feed, edge of the box. Coutinho, great effort off the woodwork. Great save by Lloris. Marvellous effort by Coutinho. to palm the ball onto the bar by Lloris.
You know what, Steve? He's actually saved it with the wrong hand. His natural hand there would be his right, because he hasn't got to move it as far. He's actually saved it with his strong hand, his left.
So that could easily have been 4-2 and would have been yet another goal for Coutinho for Liverpool at Wembley. By the top captain.
Watch him go with his left rather than his right, look.
Yeah. He somehow kept it out.
Well,
that was unbelievable. That's the save of the season so far.
Well, probably just as well, though, because if he doesn't keep it out, everyone would have said, why don't you save it with your right?
Now the other end, Moreno charging forward. Good run into the area. Good effort. But straight at Lloris, who smothers. Made the mistake against Chelsea earlier on this season.
Yeah, don't make many, does he?
He doesn't, no.
Doesn't make many. Count them on one hand.
Emre Can's header up into the midfield area. Henderson beaten by the bounce of the ball by Eriksen. Kane. Bundled to the ground, Harry Kane by Jordan Henderson. That will be a Tottenham free kick.
Great though, and he just gets on with it.
And Moussa Sissoko, the former Newcastle player, going to come on now for Tottenham. He's going to... He made the save.
Very underrated. Worked extremely hard, and everyone talks about Harry Kane and Ali and Eriksen, and quite rightly so, but this fella just, every week, his performances are like 8 out of 10.
So, 68 minutes gone. First change for Spurs. Son off to a standing ovation and a big hug from his manager. And coming on is Sissoko, the former Newcastle man. Still no sign whatsoever of Sturridge, by the way.
No.
He's not even standing on the edge of his technical area. He's standing to the side of the dugout. Most Michael was probably can't believe what has happened here. Alley. Infield to Vertonghen. Just there, Coutinho, that one had gone in, but for a great save, might have given us a bit more confidence to see. And it was a massively big goal. Was that one to make it 3-1 on the stroke of half-time?
Yeah, it just completely knocked us back when we thought we were
Knocked us for 6.
Well, we were very much in the game.
And Moreno plays it back towards Matip. Driving the ball forward for Liverpool. He gives it square now towards Milner on the overlap down this right flank for Liverpool. Emre Can joins in. Ball down the line. Salah trying to get there before Vertonghen, but good defending by Vertonghen. Turns it back to Lloris on his left foot. Good clear. Liverpool 4-1 down. Now Salah got a brilliant goal for Liverpool to get us back into it at 2-1, but all 4 turns away from Alderweireld on that far side. Back to Matip. Feeds it centrally now towards Henderson. Ball out wide to Emre Can, marauding forward for Liverpool. Gives it infield to Milner. On the ball for Liverpool, James Milner. Salah in the penalty area. Lovely feet. Back to Milner. Great move this.
Great, hasn't he? Lovely. Back, it's sort of flick and everything, and Milner did well because he gambled. He knew he was going to get the ball in front of him from Salah, who's by far and away been our most outstanding player today.
And he's kept going as well as Salah. Had a couple of chances. Coutinho hitting the bar from a brilliant save. Matip forward again to Moreno. Infield towards Matip. Driving forward. Moreno still on the left flank for Liverpool. Inside his own half. Still Matip. Gives it square towards Joe Gomez on the run for Liverpool. Infield towards Emre Can on that right hand side. Tottenham win it back, and Harry Winks helping out of right back there. The Tottenham youngster plays it ball down the line towards Eriksen. Gomez, good interception. Now Coutinho takes over, running.
You've just been able to create space out of nothing, but we know we've seen this so many times, haven't we? Once he cuts in onto his right foot, all the top goalkeepers are halfway across ready, looking at the far corner.
Now Aurier on the near side, trying to get away from Milner. Aurier beats him. Good tackle by Henderson to win it back, but he can't find a red shirt though. And now Vertonghen on the far side turns it infield towards Sanchez.